Good day, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Fairly significant news is coming out of the Horn of Africa, specifically the ongoing conflict that is taking place inside of Ethiopia between the federal forces of the Ethiopian National Defense Forces and other allied paramilitary groups against the Tigray region. As well, the Ethiopian Defense Forces or the Ethiopian Army is engaged with the OLA as well, the Oromo Liberation Army. So, what is occurring? Well, things are the pace of the conflict appears to definitely be picking up. A lot of information is coming in as well in terms of very aggressive offensive action by both the TDF and the Oromo Liberation Army. We here at the Military and Foreign Affairs Network believe it is quite possible within the next 90 to 120 days, we could see the complete collapse of the Ethiopian National Defense Forces as an effective, cohesive fighting unit. Now, that's not to say that other regional actors do not take the place of the ENDF, but it would appear that things are getting fairly precarious for the Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Specifically, we have come to believe that there are well over anywhere from 2 to 7,000 TDF fighters that have penetrated south into Ethiopia proper, specifically the Amhara regions. These groups, predominantly located in southern Tigray, have penetrated in the area from basically north of Samre all the way south towards an action towards Sakota as well. There are large groups of fighters involved in this action, and we hear casualties are fairly significant on both sides, and the fighting continues. It's heavy, but at the same time, there are other issues going on as well inside of Ethiopia, and specifically the OLA, the Oromo Liberation Army, as I have discussed before, is becoming much more active and is would appear to be definitely pressing its operations in the direction of Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia. There have been incidents, there have been engagements where the Ethiopian military, the Ethiopian army, has sustained fairly significant casualties. They have lost actual or smaller outposts and army bases, and we are also hearing that the Ethiopian National Defense Forces has had to deploy more elite units to engage the OLA. We believe that the Ethiopian National Defense Forces are taking some of its more elite units, such as members of the Republican Guard, and assigning those troops to regular Ethiopian combat divisions or combat battalions and brigades to prevent, to give them encouragement and to possibly prevent the delusion, the dissolvement of these combat units as they continue to fight. And we are seeing that. We are seeing Ethiopian National Defense Forces dissolve once they come into contact at times. But again, the fighting is fairly significant, both in the outskirts. Well, I want to say outskirts. I would say within 60 to 120 kilometers from Addis Ababa, and that appears to be continuing as we speak. And again, other assets of the Ethiopian National Defense Forces are having to be moved to deal with what is occurring by the OLA. And then again, what is occurring inside of Tigray, and more specifically, these deep penetration raids by the TDF could actually and may be, in fact, turning into something much different. And that could be a general invasion of the Amhara province by major elements of the TDF. And again, these number in the thousands. These are very mobile light infantry troops that are moving very quickly and aggressively to seize objectives and attack units inside of Amhara specifically. But as the situation continues, I will provide updates. I'm awaiting more information that can be released on what is occurring inside the Oromia areas, and specifically what is occurring in that 120 kilometer area around Addis Ababa.